at Epcot, and I don't really know exactly what we're going to be doing today. I'm probably just going to do a few random things before a dining reservation later in the evening. However, I was able to get a Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind boarding group, so maybe later in the evening coming back and doing that if it is feasible. But right now it's just going to be if I feel like it, if the day goes that way. Spaceship Earth, just getting in here, is a 5-minute wait, but I think it might be towards Club Cool right now because it is a hot, hot summer day here at Epcot. So we'll see what we do. Maybe some Living with the Land, some Club Cool. Oh, we have to get our pass holder magnet, so a couple things that we're going to be doing today in Epcot. So we started off here at Creations to get this annual pass holder magnet, which just went back, not on sale, but being distributed here at Creations in Epcot. But look at this tumbler. I adore this Epcot tumbler. I don't $40 enjoy it, but that is pretty cool. They also have these Harmonious water bottles. Harmonious is the nighttime spectacular here at Epcot, and it is incredible. It is awesome. For the 25th anniversary of Hercules, they have these really, really cool mugs here. That's the front, and then on the back, he is in action. These are $22.99 here at Creations. Also Hercules themed. They have this Pegasus shirt that is really, really cool too. I really like that color of blue. Then in addition to some of the Halloween stuff, some of the Hercules memorabilia, they also have Epcot International Food and Wine Festival clothing and merchandise here. They have these little tumblers here. Wine glasses and different, they don't really come out very well here. This shirt. And the obligatory Spirit jersey. Food brings the world together. I am probably going to check out a couple items from Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. Even though I do have a dining reservation tonight, they opened up a few new booths since the last time I was here. So I might check out a few food items for you. Before I leave Creations, I was really excited when I saw this. One of the mannequins here showing off the food and wine merchandise is in a wheelchair, and I think that's really cool to show that everybody can be a model and show that people with different abilities or people who are confined to a wheelchair can be models and mannequins. That's really cool. And we can't forget the Figment International Food and Wine Festival Magic Band, limited edition of 3,660. But everybody loves Figment, and there you have the slightly limited edition Magic Band for food and wine. All right, here's some good news from Walt Disney World. At Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival, the Mac and Eats booth is back. It didn't open with the festival in mid-July, but it is open now. I got the 2 vegetarian options that are at the booth. One of them is not vegan. That is the traditional mac and cheese, which is right there. And this one is vegan. It is the chili cheese mac and cheese. And this comes with sour cream. If you don't ask for it to not have sour cream, a plant-based sour cream. But I asked for them to not put it on there. So, we are going to try first the traditional mac and cheese. This is the one that most people are going to probably try at the Mac and Eats booth, which is definitely one of the most popular booths here at Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. Okay, so it's very light on the cheese, I think intentionally. They want the breading and the garlicky seasoning here. To be more of the star of the show. And I like it. I just think I liked it better last year. I think I liked it when it was a little cheesier last year than it is this year. I believe this is new because the plant-based option last year wasn't chili cheese mac and cheese. I think it was an Italian sausage plant-based mac and cheese. This has some Fritos in it and this plant-based chili. Alright. Okay. That's awesome. You would never be able to tell that that is a plant-based chili. That is really, really good. And let's get a Frito on one. When you get the Frito chip in with the soft noodles and the chili, it adds that crunch to it. It adds a really good flavor. I love this. I like the regular mac and cheese, don't get me wrong, like don't think I'm putting it down or anything, but it's just a little bland, especially when compared to the chili cheese mac and cheese. When you're bland compared to the plant-based option, that's a little weird, right? So I'm gonna finish these, and I might try to stop at 1 or 2 more booths before leaving Epcot today.
nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Welcome to our living laboratories, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
Hello, welcome to Soaring. My name is Patrick and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal. Soaring to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
We just came out of the Land Pavilion, did both Living with the Land, which was a 5-minute wait, and Soaring Around the World, which was a 15-minute wait. So that was a pretty good run for two of our favorite rides here at Epcot. There is some thunder in the distance, and it's starting to drizzle a tiny bit, but we are gonna try to get something else here from Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival, and then we are going to leave the park and head to Animal Kingdom because we have a dining reservation over there. So we are here at the Noodle Booth for Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival, and Courtney got the Thai shrimp coconut curry rice noodle, which is a mouthful. We'll see how it tastes when she gets it in her mouth. So we are having some bad weather coming on the horizon.
Ooh, that has a kick to it. It's good, it's a little coconutty, it's definitely Thai flavored, but it has spice kick to it. Mushrooms are mushrooms, fresh. There's a lot of nice basil and some of those different things going on. It's really tasty. It has almost a little bit of a cream flavor, creaminess. Yeah, it's solid.
It is definitely starting to storm, and Courtney is not going to like it when I make her run through Epcot to get to our car, because that's going to happen in just a few seconds. We can see the black clouds coming in here. But I got the Tofufa at the Noodle Booth here for Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. I'm going to get some noodles here that have a chunk of tofu. It is definitely boiled tofu, so I prefer it when it's fried. It is not as good as last year, but it's heartier than last year. So I liked how it was spicier last year than this year, but maybe they wanted to have fewer spicy plant-based options because Disney has a tendency to make their plant-based stuff a little too spicy. It's just a tiny bit bland, and I like it, but I definitely prefer last year's version to this year's version. So, oh well. I may get it again. It's a long festival, so I may give it another try later, but for right now I like last year's version better. Now we're gonna throw these down really quickly, finish them, and get to our car because the skies are about to open here at Epcot. Making our way out of Epcot, it is a steady drizzle, I would say. And we had a good time, got some AP magnets. We got to ride Living with the Land and Soaring Around the World. Try some of the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival food. Walked around Creations, got our annual pass holder magnets. It was a pretty good day.